WWRR, WWRR HD1, Scranton, Wilkes-Barre, WYCK Plains, WMMZ, Berwick, Bloomsburg, Hazleton. Powered by Mohegan, Pennsylvania. This is The River, 105 and 103.5. This is Music on the Menu on The River.
Timothy, where on earth did you go?
Featuring Northeast PA's best artists.
Maybe, never mind. She can move me like the stereo, like a song on the radio. She's an angel in the morning, yeah, that's right.
And now, here's your host, Alan K. Stout.
So I got that going for me, which is nice.
All right, everybody. Happy Sunday night. Welcome to Music on the Menu on The River. Alan K. Stout with you as I always am. Sunday nights 9 to 10. Bringing you regional artists from northeastern Pennsylvania doing their own original material. Hanging out with DC Taylor. DC, good evening.
Good evening. How are you, Alan?
Doing great. Looking forward to getting some music on the air. We've got some great new stuff already, 5 months into the year. And so we'll be playing some of that music that just came our way, and we'll dip into the catalog a little bit. But let's kick the show off with one that we just debuted for you last week. This is from Jim Kindler. It's a song called Next Time Around.
Every day's the same routine. I feel nothing but growing old. Memories haunt my mind. They play by so fast. Wonder if they were ever real, or why they didn't last. Maybe next time around, in another life, in a different town. Maybe next time around, I'll choose the road that won't lead me so far down. Maybe next time around. She came to me like a dream when I was down and out, just a broken man with little hope in the dark and full of doubt. She believed in me on my worst days, and I still don't know why. Now that's the one that got away due to fear and foolish pride. Well, maybe next time around, in another life, in a different town. Maybe next time around, I'll listen to my heart and see the love I found. Maybe next time around. People come and go, and some say they were friends. The truth will be told when the story comes to end. I worked hard through this life, oh God knows I tried, And I paid for all my sins in full with the blood and the sweat and the tears I cried. So maybe next time around, in another life, in a different town. Well, maybe next time around, I'll take life with ease and watch the sun go down. Maybe next time around, baby, next time around.
Hey y'all, this is Kate, and you're listening to Music on the Menu with Alan K. Stout on The River.
A million wishes cast across the sky. I wish that I may, I wish I might. For just one moment I would make you mine. I'd take this pain away and make things right. The only light that leads me through my dark. Love is my North Star that leads me all the way back home, yeah. Who has cast this spell that put me in this hell of being alone? Forced to watch from down below this love I will never truly know.
Kate here on Music on the Menu with a song called Orion from her EP Something Out of Nothing. Before that, brand new music from Jim Kindler, a song called Next Time Around. To keep the music rolling with more new music, this is stuff we just debuted very recently. It's from Senses in Bloom, a song called Hello and Goodbye.
That life just opens up its arms and ties your hands. Stay here with me before you know. Some things we must just let go. we looked ahead, now look behind. Stay here with me before the hours. Still for the moments to be. So hello and goodbye. That's how time slips by. One flicker and one flash in your eye. So hello and goodbye. No matter how we try, we have no idea when it's our time. So hello and goodbye. That's how time slips by, like the streaming of the teardrops in your eyes. So hello and goodbye. If the hardest heart can cry, we don't ever need to wonder why. Hello and goodbye.
Never wanted to write a love letter, baby, now. Never wanted those romancing kind of things. I just wanted to keep myself at home. But baby, now you're changing my ways. Thought if I just hid myself forever now, I never feel this kind of thing. But here I am, just falling all over you, and it's just the start of these days. You're making me change my mind, and I'm thinking about you all the time. I'm truly a woman in love. It was just you I had to find. Now you're mine. Now you're mine. You make me wanna write you a love song, baby, now. And look, here I am, singing you these pretty words from inside with some fading chords in my head. Ooh, I'd do anything you wanted me to, baby, now. I travel the world just for you. I'd walk to you a million miles, and I'd wear a hole in my shoe. You're making me change my mind, and I'm thinking about
Gracie Jane Sinclair here on Music on the Menu with a song called Now You're Mine. And before that, Senses in Bloom with a song called Hello, Goodbye. Gracie, we've got 4 tracks here that we've been playing from her now that she's sent us over the years. And we mix them up from week to week. And, you know, she is an artist, as we've talked about on the show, that has good things happening for her. She's won Steamtown Music Awards. She's won Times Leader Best of the Best Awards. Best New Artist a few years back. Best Female Vocalist. Best Album. Best Single.
Yeah.
You name it. Gracie's been winning it. And she won 2 contests here at the casino. Opening for Pat Benatar a couple of years back. And then performing with the NEPA Philharmonic. That was just a few months ago, where she won the contest. I don't think she's actually done it yet. That's coming up this year at some point. So just great stuff for her. And we'll have her at Rock in the River on July 31st in Wilkes-Barre. Free show, big stage along the beautiful Susquehanna. And she'll be playing with the Mere Mortals that night. So something to look forward to a little later in the summer. Let's keep the music rolling with Brett Alexander. He'll be at Rock in the River on July 24th with his Brett Alexander and Friends band, which is kind of a soul band. Got a little bit of a different vibe to them, little horns, and they're going to be sharing the stage with Hotter Than July, a tribute to Stevie Wonder. This one's called Gentleman East.
Shadow, and they're messing with your telephone, and the same damn Chrysler's passed your place 6 times in 1 hour, and your contacts run to Rolling Stone in the middle of a falling rain, just before the rumble of the train. Dog howls directly on your blue light curtain veiled terrain, and all the women that you deal with are decayed oust and Halston, and their rivers flow to muddy veins in the middle of a falling rain, just before the rumble of the train. Sense of time goes hungry, and the bricks of Belladonna's fall, and your runner's nailed by a canine team on I-95. But solid recourse cannot leave these walls. When broken kids play worn-out records, and the scratch hits harder when they're at half speed. Will you insulate for one more day? How will your dream of Eldorado lead in the middle of a fall?
any consolation, I will come back soon. 'Cause darling, my heart's in that county, right there back in Boone. Now I fear my chance has come and gone, 'cause somebody came and stole that heart right along. Now I know my fears are true, but I just want that chance in life of loving you. Oh, I didn't want to leave old Missouri, but I told you one day I'd have to go. If it's any consolation, I will come back soon. 'Cause darling, my heart's in that county, right there back in Boone. Told you one day I'd have to go. If it's any consolation, I will come back soon. 'Cause darling, my heart's right in that county. Oh, I didn't want to leave old Missouri, but I told you one day I'd have to go. If there's any consolation, I will come back soon. 'Cause darling, my heart's in that county, right there back in Boone. Oh, right there back in Boone. Right there back in Boone.
Tori V and the Karma here on Music on the Menu with a song called I'm Gone. Tori is old school rock and roll. Young artist, but man, you watch her on video and stuff she posts on social media. And she's listening to like Foreigner and Boston, and you know, it's just kind of, it's always interesting to me how music falls on people's hearts and what connects with them. And it doesn't matter what age you are. Sometimes, you know, those bands were doing their biggest work long before Tori was born.
Sure, yeah.
And you see that a lot with the Beatles. The Beatles are the exception to everything.
Yeah, right.
I mean, of course 15-year-olds like the Beatles. But there are some bands where it's like, I'm surprised that somebody who's 25 is into Boston, you know, or Foreigner, you know, or somebody. And so that's kind of cool. That's Tori's vibe. I just think that's awesome.
Great.
Before that, Chase Matthews with a song called Back in Booth. I haven't played that one in a while. And before that, Brett Alexander with a song called Gentlemanese. Going to play one for you now from Crush featuring the late Eric Rudy. And I've said this on the show before a few times over the years, but we've been on the air now for 22 years, and I've been involved with local music now for 34 years. And if you're around that long and doing things that long, you know some folks that have passed on. And, you know, off the top of my head, George Wesley, the great George Wesley, Timmy Hopkins from Mighty Fine Wine, John Shimo from Strawberry Jam, Janet Rains from M80, all the guys from the Boys in Dakota, not all of them, but Jerry Ludzik, Bill Kelly, Rick Manwiller. These are all people that I knew and that I talked to about their music over the years and interviewed. And, you know, fortunately, they left us the music. And so I will always play their music on this show. Just like you will hear music throughout the day on the river from somebody like David Bowie or John Lennon,
Tom Petty,
or Tom Petty.
Sure, yeah.
And so I treat our show no differently. You know, the music was recorded for a reason. Hopefully, you know, when people record music, they wanted to outlive them, and it certainly has. And so here's one from my friend Eric Rudy, who passed away about 14 months ago. This one's called Ritual.
Draw the circle, point the star, light the candle. Where you are,
Draw the circle,
face where you put them, 'cause they're not what you are. Keeping what defends you.
raise the circle,
Count the reasons, count the times. You do know why you're here. Keeping what defends you. And raise the circle. With your one good eye, leave out what you want. Keeping what defends you. The ritual. The ritual. The ritual. Take your time, find your way. Use the stars anyway. Above all, break the circle. Count the reasons that you know. Resist the touch, just go slow enough.
Fire burns.
The fire burns, it burns a fire. Have the distance, have the time. You do know why you're here. Keeping what defends you. Draw the circle. And with your one good eye, leave out what you want. Keeping what defends you. Ritual. The ritual. Close your eyes, say a prayer. Let the anger show you where.
Draw the circle.
Count the reasons, count the times. Use the circle, don't get tired.
Count the times.
Use the lie that used against you.
Raise a circle.
Raise a hammer till it bleeds. Use a hammer, kill the seed. I will cut you out and cut you out and I will cut you out. And with your one good eye, live out what you want. Keep it what defends you.
Walls were built up stone by stone, fields divided one by one, and the train conductor says, take a break, driver A, take a break, we've been on this ship too long. And the train conductor says, take a break, driver A, take a break. We can't reach our destination, still a ways away. Saw a tree house on the outskirts of the farm. Power lines have floaters so the airplanes won't get snagged. Bells are ringing through the town again. Children look up, all they hear is sky blue bells singing. And the train conductor says, take a break, driver A, take a break. We can't reach our destination, still a ways away. Way to seal the hated heat, way to put myself to sleep, way to shield the hated heat, way to put myself, my children sleep. Piloted this song in a plane like that one. She is selling faith on the go and tell crusade. Locomotive 8, Southern Crescent, hear the bell ring again. Fields of wheat, they're looking thin. And the train conductor says, take a break, driver A, take a break. We've been on this ship too long. And the train conductor says, take a break, driver A, take a break. We can't reach our destination, still a ways away. It's still a ways away, still a ways away.
So Much Hope Buried here on Music on the Menu with a song called Evanescent, and we have new music from that group coming out in June. They got a CD release party coming up at the Jazz Cafe. I saw them posting that on social media, so hopefully we'll get some new tracks from those guys this year. Before that, Billy Liebeck with his cover of REM's Driver 8, and before that, Eric Rudy, Kristen Montgomery singing with him on that, the late Eric Rudy, that's Crush, with a song called Ritual. Let's keep the music rolling with the Mere Mortals. We've been playing them all year here. Big stuff. Rockin' the River coming up. Luzerne County Arts and Entertainment Hall of Fame. Love the band. And we've been playing some stuff that we've never played before, including this one. This is from the Grin record. It's called Footlights.
dozen bars in this old town, and I run into you. there you go again, ripping through the club like a hurricane. Every pretty girl wants to know your name. Everybody wanna take you home. And then you brush my cheek, whisper in my ear how you're missing me. Something in my body won't let me think about the last time you did me wrong. So kiss me in the sunrise, tell me with your lying eyes we fit just like a glove. Never give it up. I know what you're doing, who you think you're fooling, building up a false hope. But I know you've always been a cheater, selfish cheater, spinning up a web of lies and dope. I ain't had enough yet, smoke me like a cigarette and crush me out, light me up and burn me down. Light me up and burn me down. It always ends like it always ends, and Lord knows it's gonna end. You'll run away into another's arms, and I'll be crying once again. But here we go tonight, bodies twisted, tangled in the candlelight. Funny how we always get the sex so right, but we never seem to fall in love. And I know your games, every move that you're gonna make, every promise that you're gonna break, every time, but I never learn. So kiss me in the sunrise, tell me with your lying eyes we fit just like a glove.
Braden Kemp here on Music on the Menu with a song called Tell Your Friends. Before that, Cass and the Bailout Crew with a song called Burn. And before that, the Mere Mortals with a song called Footlights. This is Music on the Menu. We're here every Sunday from 9 to 10, playing your regional artists doing their own stuff. We always close with the Badleys. This is from their last self-titled album, which came out about 3 years ago. I think my favorite lyric from this song is the line, "My mind's an ambulance in traffic." Been there. You been there, DC?
Yep. I know. I feel that. I feel that exactly.
Oh, yeah. Well, I think we all have. A great song from the guys. It's called 1,000 Melodies Without Words. We'll catch you next week.
Sense of it all, just sitting here watching fall turn into winter. How do I even hope to begin unpacking the shape I'm in this time? Oh, this time. You know, I've seen worse and I've seen better. The crowd don't change a thing. Traffic, my heart's a flock of birds. How do I navigate this static of 1,000 melodies without words? Right, my better angels were cool talking on a frequency I found that day. Just win the battle in front of you, and you find your way, and you find your way, and you find your way. No, I've seen worse and I've seen better. The crowd don't change a thing. My mind's an ambulance in traffic. My heart's a fly. Static of 1,000 melodies without words. And I've seen better. The crowd don't change a thing. My heart's like jazz on New York City streets. The sweetest sound you ever heard. Why don't you tell me how can my mind compete with 1,000 melodies?